Hi guys, my name's Todd, and if you're like me, you are looking at this video because you want to make a game with the Unreal Development Kit engine. And the problem for us both is neither one of us knows what we're doing yet. But I'm hoping to fix that through making a series of videos for both you and I so that we can both learn how to make games. Um, the reasons that I want to make a game with the Unreal Development Kit over other engines. One, the Unreal Engine is known to me. I'm sure that there's other engines that would work just as well, but I don't know anything about them. Two, there's some games that have already been made with the Unreal Engine, such as Borderlands 2, Dungeon Defenders, and things like that. And I like what I see as far as the I guess what I'm going to call it's like an intangible but polish. The characters move smoothly. The physics engine seems to work nicely, and those are some things that I'm not really interested in creating. I also don't know if I really want to sell a game, and the boring parts like creating a physics engine, at least boring to me. It's just not something that I want to waste a bunch of my time with. I'd rather create content. I guess my first goal, or I'm sorry, my long-term first goal is that I would just like to make a simple online multiplayer game with basic graphics. I'm not an artist, and I really don't believe that gameplay is dictated by the way that it looks, or how do I want to say? I don't really think that a game is fun necessarily based on the way it looks. And I mean, you can look at Minecraft is a perfect example. I don't play it personally. I mean, I have, but I don't play it actively. And but the popularity of the game, kind of proves what I just said to be true. I mean, it's not a very pretty game, but people seem to like it just because of just maybe the freedom or whatever. But the gameplay is there. The reasons I'm making the videos, well, one, I'm laid off, so this is a nice project for me to do while I'm laid off. I can't find a finished set of tutorials online for the UDK. Hopefully I don't fall victim to that same thing, but I don't know if people burn out or they just get busy with other things or what, but I really can't find a completed UDK tutorial. And one of the other things is I sort of learn by teaching. I think most people don't even realize what they know about a subject until they try to teach somebody else. And there's a quote that I like from Einstein, and I wrote it down so I don't forget it. But it said, if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. And so if I can't break down what I'm learning, I have a book that I bought from Amazon. I don't think it's appropriate for me to say which book because I don't know the rules about copyright and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is basically just paraphrase the book for you without telling you what it is. And I'm going to try to see if I can take what I learned in the book and break it down into a simple manner so that I can teach somebody, basically a layman. And lastly, my reason for making the videos is in the future, some point within the next year or so, I plan on moving off-grid. And one of the things that I've been really worried about is, I guess, filling my time. Right now it's kind of filled with either work, when there is work, and or video games, like online video games, and where I'm planning on moving, I'm not really going to have great internet access, and I'd like to do something with my time that I'm interested in, and video games are something I am interested in. And it's just kind of a, I don't know, a dream of mine. I've been, like the rest of my, I mean, I'm 29 years old, the rest of my generation, I grew up on video games. I think it'd be kind of interesting to create one. As far as videos go, I'm going to try to keep all my videos under 10 minutes. The idea of this series is to teach you what I've learned so you don't have to go through book after book, and with books, for me, I burn out unless I have maybe some kind of side project like these videos. So hopefully you find them entertaining and thorough enough that you'll stick with it. And let's see, by making the video series, I'm gonna feel kind of a commitment to finish it. I've kind of made it a goal of mine in life lately to, when I commit to something, that I need to finish it. something I've had a problem with in the past, but you know, I've definitely been getting better with it, and I think that I have the willpower to actually get through this. Um, so I guess without further ado, let's the one thing that we're going to need is the Unreal Development Kit. So we're going to go ahead and go online, and we'll just Google Unreal Development Kit. Okay, we'll click on the UDK. And right here, this is just at the time, which is November 20th, 2013. This is what their website looks like, and you know, it may change based on when you watch this video, but I'm sure it'll be something similar. And we're just going to go ahead and download the latest release. Now, I've already downloaded the latest release, but you would, you know, just click on it and save it. But to save time, it's like 1.9 gigs. So to save time, I'm just going to go ahead and install it. So once you have it installed, we'll just double click, wait for it to pop up. Sure, we'll trust anything. Okay, I went through this a little bit earlier, and it does have a sample game that installs, but we're just going to go ahead and go with an empty game for now. And I have multiple hard drives, so I'm going to go ahead and install it on a different hard drive, because if I ever want to reformat my computer, I don't want to have to reinstall this. So we'll just go ahead and create a new folder, name it UDK, and install. Alright guys, it's going to go ahead and install. I don't think that there's anything, I've been through this before, I actually just uninstalled it before I made this video. I don't think that there's really a whole lot to it past this point, and we'll see you in the next video, and we'll get started on messing around with this thing.